How to overcome the top 6 challenges of building a website. Hey guys, building a website is a daunting experience, but there's 6 challenges that are really big. In this video I'm going to go through each one of those so you know about it, but more importantly so that you can overcome them and build yourself a great website. Make sure you watch to the very end. I think the last one's going to be a little bit surprising to you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live, or if I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up too if you don't mind. Okay, so you're going to build a website, but you're going to run into some problems, and I want to identify all those problems so they're a little bit easier to overcome and so that you don't get caught by surprise. Now in this video I'm going to specifically be talking about using a software called Kartra. There's a lot of, I know, web page builders out there and they sound like they're really good, and you get in there and they're actually pretty complicated and they don't make sense and they don't look good. With Kartra it's really easy to do this, and I want to walk you through some of the problems you're going to run into, but you can apply these problems, you can apply these fixes to WordPress or Wix or whoever you're using out there, but they're all pretty much common problems that you're going to have when you're building a website. But there are fixes to it, and if you use Kartra it makes it extremely easy to fix it. So let's look at the first one. The first one is building it without coding. Most of us don't code. Okay, we're not born with that talent, and it actually sounds complicated, and the reason it sounds complicated is because it is. I do some coding, and you know, to remember what does what and what makes what work, it's kind of complicated, but there's actually sites that will write code for you too if you want to go that route. I don't. I want something that's going to be easy. That's why I use Kartra. So since coding is one of our first challenges, you can overcome that with Kartra, and I'll also have a link below for Kartra where you can actually watch a video on it to see how it works, because it does many other things outside of just this coding problem and all these other problems I'm talking about building a website. And if you watch the video, it's absolutely free. You don't even have to give up your email, but if you like it, you can get Kartra for only $1. So the first problem is coding. That's the one you're going to run into. If you get Kartra, you don't have to worry about that. No coding is required. The next thing you're going to run into is the difficulty of designing your style of your website. Now there's a lot of these websites you can go to, and they have a lot of templates. The problem with the templates is you really can't change them. You're stuck with what they are. If you go to Kartra and use Kartra, they too have templates, but you can move anything around. You can customize it. You can make it look like your own. So the advantage to using Kartra is that you're going to have these customizable things you can do, whether it's fonts, whether it's headers, footers, colors, styles. All those things can be changed, whereas a lot of the ones that are templated, you've got to use that template. That's it. That's what it's going to look like. You're done. Not so with Kartra, so that's another advantage of using Kartra. Number 3 is make it look good. Okay, now this is a tough one. I've seen a lot of website editors, and you go in there and you do all these things and you put your pictures and your words and all that stuff, and then you click publish and it's ugly. It's just ugly. Okay, in Kartra there are templates that have already been tweaked and designed to look good, so you could just use those templates, and as you add pages you can use that same template over and over again so that all those pages match. And also Kartra is built on a what you see is what you get type thing, so you can look at it mobile, you can look at it on a desktop, and you can see exactly what other people are seeing. And of course you can make customizable changes in there, but a lot of them are just beautiful. You don't have to make a whole lot of changes, and it's easy to use. So if you want to have a good looking site, I also recommend Kartra for this reason. Like I said, there's a link below for Kartra and you can watch a video on it. Number 4 is adding customizable features. Now when you build a website, there's a reason you built it. Okay, there's a reason that you have this website. Hopefully there's a reason for it, but generally it's to sell something or to build email list or whatever. And if you build it on another website and you want to have, let's say, a call to action button right below where you just put a video, that's a difficult thing to do if it's not on the template. With Kartra you can absolutely do that. That's not a problem. You can have that call to action button. You can put links in there. You can put anything. You can put links to your courses. You can put links to other sales pages. You can direct them to different places. Heck, the videos that you put in Kartra actually have analytics on them, so you'll know if people are watching this video and how far into the video they watch. And maybe you've got a 4-minute video, and at 3 minutes you do a call to action for them to do something, and you find out that at 2 minutes and 50 seconds everybody else has left. So you can go to that part of the video and figure out what's wrong. If you put a video in another site, you're going to have to host it on Wistia or YouTube or someplace else. You're not going to be able to upload the video the way you can in Kartra. So a lot of these customizable things are very helpful. Now some of these other sites may allow you to add all these customizable things, but they nickel and dime you. They charge you for all these things. They charge you for that pop-up box or that exit intent box. So then you're going to have to be paying extra fees. It's a whole lot easier just to get Kartra up front and have all these things available at your fingertips. Number 5, this is my big pet peeve. Oh my gosh, things break. Things break. And unfortunately, a lot of these places where you're going to build a website, they have areas in there that rely on third parties, and maybe they don't integrate well, and since they don't integrate well, they break, they don't work. You know, they worked last week, and that button worked last week, and that shopping cart worked last week, but it doesn't work this week. And why doesn't it work this week? So you're going to be tasked with trying to figure out why it doesn't work. I can't count how many times something didn't work in one of my old sites, and I would contact them and they'd say, well, that's because of the third-party software you're using for this pop-up. You would have to contact them, and then I could contact the pop-up company, and they say, well, it's not integrating well with this platform, and we would suggest you using this other platform. It just drives you crazy. But with Kartra, everything's built in. The video hosting's built in. All of the little add-ons are built in, and they all are integrated within one software. And since they're all integrated within one software, you don't have these issues of things breaking. I never have issues with things breaking in Kartra. That's just not something I spend my time on. My time is very important, and the older I get, the more I realize how important my time is. So if you're using Kartra, guys, you don't have to worry about things breaking. And if they ever do, they have a great support team. Okay, if you ever had any issues, and usually it's not broken, you know, when I contact support, I find out more often than not it's something I did wrong. Not that the software is broken or anything's wrong. I built something wrong. I did something wrong. But they're really quick to help you at Kartra if you need support there. So you don't have to worry about things breaking. Isn't that awesome? Number 6, frustrating integrations. Frustrating integrations. Now when you have a website, there's a lot of parts to it. There's a lot of running parts to a website. Let's pick analytics first off. There's a lot of companies out there that have designed analytic type software that you can integrate with your website so that you can get how many clicks you got, how many people did what on there, how many people showed up, how many people purchased, how many people clicked, all those things. But integrating some of that software can be a problem. Maybe you need to have a shopping cart. Maybe you need to integrate with some, you know, providers that do processing on your credit cards. That can be a problem. All of this is built into Kartra. You don't have to worry about it. And like I said earlier, let's say you want a pop-up on there. Let's say you want an exit intent on there. All this is built within Kartra, so you don't have to worry about these integrations. And I found that when integrations don't work, the integration company tries to blame the hosting company, and the hosting company tries to blame the integration company, and you're left in between bouncing back and forth trying to figure out how to fix these things. With Kartra, you don't have to do that. Everything is built in there, and it's all free along with the purchase of Kartra. The other thing I like a lot about Kartra when we're talking about these integrations and all this is you have a history of a customer. You know if they've opened your emails, you know if they've clicked on some of your offers, you know if they've purchased, you even know what the customer value is when you pull up that customer. So it provides you all these tools. You just don't need anything else. Okay, when we got Kartra, we were paying for 8 different softwares, and they all were kind of, you know, Frankenstein together, and sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. I got rid of 8 pieces of software. I can't tell you how much money that saved me on a yearly basis. It was tremendous. It was like newfound profit coming into my company that I hadn't realized before, because I didn't have to pay for all these other things. And then when you tack on top of that the time you spend logging into all these other different softwares, and all I do is log into one, Kartra. Everything's there. My video hosting's there, my pop-ups are there, my page building's there, my funnel's there, all my analytics are there. Everything's there. I don't have to go anyplace else. I don't need any other software other than Kartra. And guess what? You don't either. So check it out. So below in the description of this video, you're going to find a link where you can watch a video on Kartra. It'll walk you through all the things it does. And if you like what you see, you can get a trial for only $1. I highly suggest you doing it. I've been telling people, I'm an affiliate for Kartra, and I've been telling people for years they need to get it. I've never had anybody ever come back to me and say, I signed up for Kartra and I didn't like it. Not one person, not one person. Now you can't say that about too many softwares. One day maybe there will be something better, but I don't think it's out there right now. I think it beats any funnel software, any marketing software, any digital marketing, anything. Kartra is the way to go. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I do have a course below. It's a $97 course. You can get it absolutely free. All you have to do is click and learn. Thank you for watching this video. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. That would be really nice. Matter of fact, if you give me a thumbs up, I'm going to show you a really funny elephant. See there? Look at that. That's pretty funny, right? You got to give me a thumbs up now. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you're part of the crew here, the Fisher family. And don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.